Welcome back. I'm Kevin Kaye from kevinkaye.com, and on this channel, I do YouTube tutorials, live streaming, and much, much more. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Today, we're working on Playlist Buddies number 5, and it is an example of what's coming in the new TubeChat project, which is scheduled to start in April of this year. So what we're doing today, every participant in the chat, including yourself, and everybody who comments on this video before midnight on March 28th is going to be included in a communal playlist called PB Creator Showcase number 5. That playlist has already started, and it's linked right down here in the description of the video you're watching right now. So it's very easy to find. Everyone's expected to run that playlist after tomorrow morning. That gives me the chance to get everybody in there and maximize impact for everyone. So thank you all for joining. Thanks, Jeriel. Thanks, Us Never Them. Thank you very much, Angela. Ace, again, you're back with us. Kristen, thank you for coming and supporting. Jeff Lepard. Maybe, Jeff, you want to hop off and come in on the Do It All Ceiling channel. And the reason why is because I haven't included you in any of these yet. For everybody who doesn't know who Jeff is, I'm a professional channel manager, and I manage a couple of channels for him. But the one that he needs the most subscribers for right now is his professional channel, Do It All Ceiling, where he does all his work. So he's going to hop out and come back in. Happy Lux, it's great to see you. I was really hoping. I was in your live earlier today. Happy Lux is somebody everybody will want to connect with. Because you're going to get an unbelievable amount of new subscribers and friends. Lots of love in Happy Lux's house. So feel free to connect with him. Feel free to connect with each other in the chat. Princess, thanks for coming in. Kira, thank you for coming in as well. Naldo, thanks for coming in. And there's Jeff, Do It All Ceiling. Let me make that channel a mod. You have your blue wrench, and so you will be easier to see. Happy Lex, I'm going to mod you as well, if you don't mind. You can let me know if you want me to take that off, but I'm also a moderator on Happy Lex's channel, so I don't mind increasing the visibility there. So, like I said, everybody don't hesitate to connect with each other if you'd like to. The way that we do that here is you pick a person one at a time, visit their channel, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to that channel if you like it on the way out, come back here and leave a single emoji, usually a heart. The only thing I'll ask you is to please mix up the colors here and there, mix up your emojis if you don't mind, and never use more than 2. Those are the only real rules that I have. And other than that, we're going to get going right now. So Jeriel was here first. Hopefully IC will be back with us. IC left a message earlier. She's unbelievably supportive, a very well-respected supporter and moderator. So we'll be happy to see her. Let me see if I can get us going right now. And we're going to get that playlist happening. So for those of you who don't remember that weren't here for showcase number 4, Playlist Buddies number 4 the other day, I had trouble adding the Stables Family's video. I did manage to get it in very late, so I've automatically included them in tonight's edition so that we can get them in the playlist as well and get them some watch time. Their channel happens to be made for kids, and that causes a lot of restriction when it comes to saving videos and playlists and stuff like that. So perhaps I'll do a tutorial on it one day, but we did get them in there for today. So Jeriel, let's get to your videos, and I'm looking for anything up to 15 minutes, but less than 15 minutes, hopefully longer than 10, the longest thing that I can find, just so that we can maximize your watch time. So I see one here for 9:46. We'll add that into PB Creator Showcase number 5. And when I go back and refresh the page, we're going to see that you've been added. And there you are. So we're going to keep going right along. Us Never Them, I'm glad to have you here today. Let's make sure we get something in for you right away. Again, I'm just looking for videos that are as long as possible, but less than 15 minutes. So, and recent. So I'm going to take this one right here, and we're going to add that right in. And I will refresh the page just so we can see. And there you are. So as we continue along, let's get to Angela. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate all the support everybody's been giving me lately. I appreciate the fact you're coming by. So Angela, I don't know why we're not already connected. Perhaps you're a new connection for me. So what I'm going to do is take the video I'm going to add for you right now, which is going to be this right here. I'm going to add it into both my showcase number 5 and watch later. And what that will allow me to do is when I go to my watch later, I will watch your video, like it, comment on it, and subscribe to you. I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, but I will do that, and I will make sure that my connection sticks. In the meantime, hopefully you'll subscribe to me, and when we refresh the page, you will find yourself at the top of the playlist. And there it is. So again, everybody's just expected to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. If you need a refresher on the rules or the method, it's all right here in the description of the video. So the playlist is ready for you to save or add or whatever you find most convenient so that you can be ready to run it. So when I go to Kristen, I'm going to put Tea Time with Claudia again because we just did the makeup one. Oh, that was in that was in showcase number 3. I'm just going to look through these to make sure. Showcase number 2, and this one had to be showcase number 4. Yes, okay, so I'll use this one. Oh, Kristen's even doing a better job than me of getting new videos ready lately. There we go. And when I refresh the page, we'll see that her video's been added as well. So we're moving right along and looking good so far for today. I'm skipping over Jeff because we're going to use his other account, Do It All Ceiling, which is one of the accounts that I professionally manage for him. Ace has been here at least a couple of times, if not a few. So let's get a video for you. Yes, I remember watching this. Let me see what I can find. Yeah, your videos are short, right? We're going to make sure we get something in there for you. And then everybody, just remember, please, I'm going to give everybody a chance to get a video in, even if they comment tonight, anytime before midnight, so that we maximize the impact for everyone. Did we already put that in? Yeah, we put that last time. Okay, I probably said I was going to go back and get this. We're going to put this in showcase number 5, and that'll be good. So you're in. You've been with us a few times, so thank you for that. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. And as you're connecting with people in the chat, keep in mind, you know, the different things that I say as I see people that I recognize. Princess is back again. You will be able to know the biggest supporters. I mean, anybody who's here is a supporter of some sort, right? They've been connected to me either right here on YouTube or through another social network like Reddit or Facebook or Twitter or something like that, maybe even Instagram. So you can bet that anybody's here who's here at all is going to be a supporter of some value to you. So feel free to connect with just about anybody. But you'll know by the way I describe who's been here like time and time again. So yeah, there we go. We must have used this before. So we'll get you the 627. I want the longest one I can find. I don't want to put the same one in every week or every video. I do these a little bit more often than once a week. Seems to be about once every 4 or 5 days. And then when you have something new that's longer, I'll put that in as well. So I will move right along and we'll double check in a second. So happy Lex, I'm so happy to see you. Again, I say this like over and over, but he does such an incredible job, and he has a really high energy, different kind of growth network live stream than most people. If you happen to get a chance to go into one of his live streams, you can see how often I'm in his. I try to be there every day. He does sometimes multiple times a day and sometimes several hours as well. So I get lots of new friends from him, but the biggest reason is because of his incredible support when I'm there. He puts channels up the screen onto the screen in a much different way than I'm doing right now. But he's got music going, he's partying, he's having a good time, and everybody is just excited, and everybody has a good time. So here we go. Well, I don't want to put coronavirus, so forgive me for that. Not that I think it matters for our impact, but I'm just going to skip over. So let's put this, another gameplay video for you. We'll put it in Creator Showcase number 5. And there we go. So let's just double check and make sure that I've got it in there. Happy Lux and I are connected as well outside of YouTube. And feel free, if you want to connect with me anywhere else. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, most of the other ones. Those are my go-tos. And I'm happy to connect with anybody and try to support you in any way that I can. So I don't want to miss anybody. I don't think I have yet. But if I miss you or skip over, then please don't be shy. Just let me know. We want to make sure we get everybody into the playlist. It doesn't matter so much the order. It just matters that everybody gets in there. So you've got some perfect. Here, I'm just going to take your first video. There we go. Showcase number 5. You're in. And like I said, feel free to connect with each other within the chat as well. Thank you, Kristen, for reminding everybody to share the stream out if you can. If you have a community tab, if you have Twitter, I've already tweeted. You could just retweet me if you want or send it out yourself. Instagram, Facebook, I've put stories and posts on both, as well as a couple of the groups that I'm in. So anywhere that you can share, I'll really appreciate it, because the more people that we get in here, the more impact it has for everybody. So I'm going to show you Do It All Ceiling. This is a channel that I manage for Jeff. We've been off the work season for quite a while, and we all know what's happening right now. So the last video went up 2 months ago. So yeah, right before Christmas, I guess. And then, or maybe right after, we'll be picking that up as we continue the work season shortly after everything starts to lift that's happening right now. So I'm just going to go through the videos here and make sure that we get something with some good watch time. All we're worried about is watch time right now. Now, the truth of the matter is, Jeff doesn't need the watch time the way the rest of us do, because, like I said, I manage his channels professionally, and we're way more focused on the content than anything else. So he already has, I think it's 5,700 almost on his main channel, and then that one there is moving along. And so that'll start to pick up soon. Here we go. Nice to see you here. Shiraboom, let's find a video for you that is as long as possible, under 15 minutes, and recent. Here we go. Okay, we got the first one. Excellent. So what I'm doing is I'm adding you in to the communal playlist, which is right here. And when I refresh the page, you're going to see the last few videos that I've added. So what we're going to do is I'm going to allow anybody that's in the chat and anybody that comments after this video before midnight tonight to get in on the playlist. And then if everybody runs this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, then it's going to increase watch time for everyone. And you'll see it's linked right down here in the description of the video that we're all watching right now. So you're in, and let's keep going along. Okay, good. As soon as you've got more videos, when you're here again, I'm going to do this again. What day is today? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Well, I'm expecting to do this on Wednesday. Playlist Buddies number 6 will be Wednesday. So if you can make it by, then hopefully you'll have a video before then. It doesn't matter. We'll find something. But if you do, we'll put your new video in. So Beautiful Rose, here we go. You are back with us again. And let me see what I can find for you that is 15 minutes or less, but as long as possible. You've got a lot of videos, a lot of really short videos, but 15, 20. I just want to be fair with everybody, so I'm going to keep it under 15 minutes. I'd like to maximize that. We must have used this last time. I like to maximize the watch time for everybody and try to keep it somewhat even. So here we go. But it's not like it's a rule. There's no, this is just what I'm doing. So the biggest point is to maximize the impact for everybody, to get you the most value of being here while we get ready for the Tuber Chat project, which I keep mentioning, which is a growth network. You can connect with that channel. And maybe what I'll do right now, I'll just drop a quick message in the chat so that you guys can connect with that easily, and then I'll get back to the playlist. So when I jump over here, you'll see everything's going to pop up again. My thing keeps going back from dark to light. If you want to connect with Tuber Chat, that's the channel right there. I suggest that you do and subscribe so that you're ready. I will begin live. I didn't mean to do that. I will begin to live stream in April. Okay, you have to excuse me for 1 second while I get back into my thing that I accidentally logged out of there. That happens to all of us from time to time. I got to get back to the video too now. One of my biggest flaws in life, I'm on the computer like 16 hours a day, so I click way too fast all the time. So here we go. Now I got to go back and find my place. It's good to see everybody connecting with each other. So feel free to keep doing that. Princess, did I put Princess Cami in already? This is what happens when I lose my place. Yes, okay, I got you. I just want to make sure that I didn't skip over you. If I do skip over anybody, then by all means, please don't be shy. Let me know, because I want to make sure I get everybody in here. So, Angela, let's get you in. Did I already get you? I got an Angela, but is it you? Oh, yeah. See what I'm doing? Yeah, and we went through the speech about I'm going to subscribe to you afterwards. So, private channels. I don't know quite what you mean by that, Happy Lux, but if you want, you ask me again here or send me a message on Facebook. So, I'm assuming that you're asking me because I said I'd manage a couple of channels, and so demonetizing. Oh, you're talking to somebody. Oh, maybe you weren't. Yeah. What about private channels host? Okay, so I'm not sure quite what you mean. Yeah, Kira's mentioning that the emojis are here. So everybody's excited because the top 2 levels of emojis that YouTube added have finally been included, and everybody can use them. So that's great. Yeah, so Happy Lex, if you don't mind just letting me clarify what you mean by private channels. If you're talking about the channels that I manage professionally, it's just that when I started with YouTube 3 or 4 years ago, I work with a guy every day, that Jeff Lepard, who's in the chat, and his company, Do It All Sealing. We just decided to film our work and start a YouTube channel. And we said, if we use it, we use it. If we don't, we don't. So we did, and it went very well. And I've always been a computer guy and always been a social media and marketing guy, websites, apps, things like this. So I knew that with YouTube, we would do well. And so that's what I mean. So I manage his channels professionally for him. I do the filming, the producing. The only things Jeff does is suggest some content, and then if I'm not with him, he'll film, or if he's live streaming. Obviously, I can't be with him. He just took off to Asia for 7 weeks for a vacation and was able to do a lot of live streaming, so that was exciting stuff. So I hope I haven't skipped over anybody. Let's get Kira in here because I skipped over her last time, and make sure that I've got a video for her. I can't remember which one we put in the last one. So I'm just going to have to look, and it'll mark for me. So that was in number 3. Let's put that in number 5. And Kira's been working on a video game video, and it's been a little bit rough. As soon as she gets it out, we're going to have it for her. So Rants with Rogers, thanks for coming in. Hope I'm not falling too far behind in the chat. I know I was yapping a little bit there. Rants with Rogers, I don't know why we're not connected, but I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So what I'm going to have to do is add the video that I choose for you right now to go into our communal playlist, and I will add it also into my watch later. What that will allow me to do when I go through my watch later is I will see, look at this. Like, you've already been in here. Maybe we've been through this speech. You were here the other day, and I haven't done watch later yet. But what I'll do is I'll watch your video, comment, like it, subscribe to you properly, and make sure that the connection sticks. But I can't do that while I live stream. Apparently, it's against the rules. So I want to actually watch this video. Anything that has to do with the cruise is interesting to me. So you're in, and when I refresh the page, we see that all these videos have been added to this communal playlist, Creator Showcase number 5. If everybody agrees to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, that will give me the chance to let anybody else who comes in here and anybody who comments on the video afterwards to get a video in as well. So the Keto Girl, thanks for coming by. I see everybody's having fun with the new emoji. I have a lot of fun with that in Happy Lexus. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I don't know if I was supposed to do that. I just said I'm not supposed to subscribe to people while I'm live streaming. So I'm going to add you into my... actually, I'm making mistakes here too, aren't I? Let me get back to Rants with Rogers. Okay, Keto Girl. What I'm gonna do is add your video into my watch later, as I'm gonna go back and do with Rants with Rogers. Make sure that it's in my watch later. So when it is, I can go back, watch it properly. I can comment on it, like it, subscribe to you, and the connection will stick. Because right now, what I just did, I can't be sure that that's going to stay. You're not supposed to subscribe to people while you're live streaming. So there we go, watch later. And that will have me set for you. And let's get Rants with Rogers and make sure that I find the video that I had. Wonder if I can get it. Can I get it right out of the playlist? Save to watch later. There we go. Okay, I got it. Now let's just refresh, make sure you're both in there. I just want to make sure the connections stick. I don't know why I'm not already connected to you, especially Keto Girl. Like, I've seen you 100 times. So, or I think so anyway. But sometimes this happens from working too fast. And that would probably be on me at this point. So forgive me for that, but we'll make sure that we get it. Hopefully both of you have subscribed to me as well so that you catch me when I do the next one of these. Hopefully I pronounce it right if I say Chi. We're going to get you into the playlist as well. And I'm looking for a video that is hopefully recent, less than 15 minutes, but as long as possible. So that I maximize watch time for everyone. Here we go. Let's try U.S. immigration now. Okay, this is long enough, so I'll use this. And when I refresh the page, we'll see that you've been added to the top. Perfect. Okay. So as we keep going, yeah, you're in there, Rants with Rogers. Every single person who comes through the chat is 100% going to get a video added. Did I add one for Jeff? Do it all ceiling? Yes, of course, the epoxy floor. So the good news is if you connect with, oh, I see. Thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. I see is so unbelievably supportive. So thank you again. If you're watching Do It All Ceilings videos, like if you want to see this kind of things that I do, you'll see his channel. And I do some of the social media for him as well. He is hands-on. So sometimes he does do some of the marketing, but it's, let's say, 90% me, especially when it comes to this channel. But he does have, if you watch the videos, you can know that I've been with him for most of that stuff. So it's just a little fun fact there. So I don't want to skip too far ahead. Put me in there. Yeah, forgive me, I want to make sure I don't lose my place. Now, if I do skip over anybody for any reason, then by all means, don't be shy. Just remind me. Oh, and then Kristen, yeah, we won't. I got to remove that word from my banned words list, but we don't use. We got to not use the word subscribe or subscribing or subscriber or any of that stuff. But it's okay for now because my stuff is so. It's not like I have been at this for months, so it's not like I'm marked for spam. But too much of that word can be it. So I'm going to add it to my banned words list. And then, yeah, the new emojis sure are fun. So Chi is in there. I haven't missed anybody. Bonnie Rose, nice to see you again. Okay, I'm going to let you stare at Bonnie Rose's channel for just a second. I got to get up, and I'll be right back. I got far too many devices running in the house, so we're having trouble getting everybody on the way that we need to. Kristen's buffering. So Bonnie, I don't know why we're not connected still. Again, with my speech, we are going to, I don't remember which one of these we added to which playlist. Let's put this one in for today. And let's make sure that I get something in my watch later. I guess I'm behind. I thought I did it after Playlist Buddies number 4, but I must not have. And then what that will allow me to do is go through my watch later list. I will watch your video. I'll comment on it, like it, subscribe to you, make sure that the connection sticks because I'm not supposed to do it right now while I'm live streaming. So forgive me for that, but we're good. Hopefully I haven't fallen too far behind. So Green Organic Love, it's wonderful to see you here. Green Organic Love is an incredible supporter, not to mention very knowledgeable, and she shares her knowledge about YouTube and things to help you progress as well. So not to mention live streaming she does. What can I get in here for you? I'm going to put this. into the playlist. And then again, everybody's just expected to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. And that will allow anybody that comes in before midnight tonight and leaves a comment on the video to get in on this playlist as well. That maximizes the impact for everyone. And there is our link right there. I'm going to make this a little easier on everybody's eyes here. My dark theme keeps switching back and forth here. So hopefully that's a little bit nicer to look at. So thank you for coming by, Green Organic Love, again. Green Organic Love and Happy Lux, are the two of you connected? I can't remember if I've seen Green Organic in Happy Lux's. Happy Lux is similar to Melda and Armra, but even with more energy, he does it in a very different style than everybody I've seen. But I get a lot of new people from Happy Lux. I know I see you in Melda and Armra all the time. Hopefully they'll come by as well later. So thank you, everyone. And then again, just please remember the playlist, if you wouldn't mind, everybody's going to run this after tomorrow morning. And you see, I mentioned do not run before March 29. That's so that I can get more people in. Anybody that leaves a comment on this video that we're watching right now will get in on the playlist as well. Thons TV, let's get you into our playlist right away. Thank you for coming by. So we are not already connected, you and I, and that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the video that I'm adding for you right now, which is going to be this one here, and I am going to add it into my watch later as well as the playlist. What that will allow me to do is when I go through my watch later, I can watch your video, comment on it, like it, subscribe to you properly, and the connection will stick because I cannot subscribe to people and watch videos while I live stream. Or I'm not supposed to anyway. It probably won't stay, and it's against terms, I think. So thank you, IC, for welcoming everybody. So do it all sealing, yeah. So let me remind everybody, just because once in a while on my personal stuff, some people come by who are not expecting to connect. So I'll tell you how we do it here, which is similar rules to a lot of the other growth streams that I keep mentioning. What we do is pick a person that you see in the chat, visit their channel. You can leave here to do it. Watch a video in short, what I mean is watch a short video in full. I usually pick something over a minute always, but under a couple of minutes if I can, 2 or 3 minutes. Watch the video, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video, then thumbs up it. If you like the creator, subscribe to them, and then come back here and just put a single heart next to their name, just like Angela has done here and here. And that's the perfect way to connect, and that lets them know what you've done, and they will get back to you as well. That's how we do it in all of these growth streams. So everybody, absolutely, you're more than welcome and more encouraged to connect with each other in this chat while we go on in our adding people into our communal playlist. As well, I'll take just a second to remind everybody, if you have the chance to share this out, whether it's on your community tab or Twitter or Facebook or anything like that, then I'll really appreciate it, because the more people that we get in here, the more people in the playlist, and it maximizes the watch time for everyone. As you can see, we've already got over 20 people in the playlist, and with 20 people running your video, you're really going to get some good watch time out of that. So I think I've caught up with the chat. So thank you, everyone, for all the support. Thanks for coming by. And then, like I said, hopefully you'll have some fun connecting with each other. Hopefully you get a few people. My name is Kevin Kaye, as you know, because you're here. But if you want to connect with me outside, then by all means, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and just about every other service you can find. I usually come up first when you search for Kevin Kaye, and in the descriptions of all of my videos, you will find my main social links where I'm most likely to be hanging out or paying attention. Again, the playlist that we're all working on today is linked in the description of this video already. So hopefully you can get that playlist, save it, and be ready to run that anytime after tomorrow morning. And again, that gives me the chance to get anybody who comes in here up until midnight tonight a chance to get in. Let's see. I just want to show you again, Happy Lux, how often he does his live streaming. He also has the join button, and he also has only 9,000 subscribers. So he's well on his way to 10,000, and he will be he'll be heading 10,000 in no time. I actually met Happy Lux in Melda and Armra's growth network. So hopefully they'll come by so I can show you. But you hear me talk about these guys all the time. But when we look at his channel, like, he does a couple of other videos as well, but look at all the live streaming. So 4 hours ago, 2.5 hours, I was in there. I don't know why the red line's not there. This one, I forget how much I was in these. Like, so much live streaming. 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago. So literally, it's almost every single day that he's in. It might even be every day. Sometimes he comes on for an hour. Sometimes he comes on for multiple hours. This is a fantastic growth stream. You're going to get a lot of people here. So I just wanted to show that to you again because it's a great, great resource. So thank you, IC, for reminding everybody. Yes, please, if you haven't already thumbs up the video, then I hope that you will. And hopefully everybody's having a chance to connect with each other here. Again, it's very simple. You just pick a person, go to their channel, or in my case, I just open another window or use a different browser. I will watch a short video in full, always over a minute. I think a view doesn't count unless it's 30 seconds or something like that, or your subscription won't stick. Excuse me, I've had a lot of trouble with things like that when I first started with the growth streams a few months ago. So you want to keep that in mind. But anything that you can watch, a minute, 2 minutes long, 3 minutes if you have to, however much time you have, the longer the better, of course. And then leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. Give them a thumbs up, of course. Subscribe on your way out if you like the creator, and then come back here and leave a single emoji next to their name, as Angela keeps on doing here. And that's the perfect way to connect with people. It's fun to see all the new emojis coming out. I don't know if that one was new or an older one, but I used to have to type these. You have to, that's not the one. This is the one. :YT:. You can get to, for those of you who don't know, you can get to all of these emoji by typing. I'll show you right now. So if I type, here's everyone, and then :THU, and you see all the thumbs up are there for me to choose from. So I can leave a nice little thing like that. And that's how I used to have to do this before they finally added it to the menu. But I think they're fun, so it's a nice welcome addition. So Kanisha Harry, another monster supporter of mine. So it's nice to see you again. Thank you for coming by. Let's get Kanisha into the playlist. Kanisha is an unbelievable supporter of mine, and she's been with us for every single one. This is number 5 for the playlist buddies. She's been here every single time. So look at the watch time here. But we've also run playlists. So that's a part of that. So I'm going to try to maximize your watch time. I'd like to find, yeah, this is a good one. Oh, did we not just use this one? Is that what, I'm going to look. If we, that's not the one we used. We used a different one. So that's going to be in playlist number 5, and that gets you a good amount of watch time. But you can see she live streams as well as does lots of videos. Kanisha is also a very giving and generous person in that she shares her knowledge as well. So you can keep that in mind. She's a good person to connect with. Hopefully everybody is connecting with each other here in the chat. Don's TV, you're welcome. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything in the chat as far as personal messages or anything like that. If anybody asks me a question or any of that stuff, I see. Thank you again. Oh, Kanisha, have you been in Happy Lux's? I don't know if I ever saw you in there, but I'm in there all the time. It's funny though, because he's in a different time zone, right, in Germany. So his live streams, I can't predict when they're going to come. I just know usually it's first thing in the morning for me. Kenisha's on the same time as me, Toronto time, New York time, Eastern. And usually when I wake up in the morning, I find that Happy Lux is either on or has been on. I usually try to get up around 8-ish, give or take. And I get so upset with myself when I find that I've missed any. I've got the bell on and this and that. And, you know, I try to just be, sometimes you get tied up doing other things or working, or I'm on the computer and other browsers and stuff like that, and it slips by. But for the most part, I catch them. So that's good. And again, I'll just ask everybody, if you have the opportunity to share in any way, whether it's on your community tab. I recently got my community tab, and oh, I see Happy Lux saying, yeah, it's a bug of YouTube. I had, at first I had problems with my notifications, and I found out that the problem was because I had Daily Digest set under the email section, and as soon as I took that off, all the notifications worked perfectly. For the last few days, it seems there's been a little bit of trouble, and I've missed a few. And I've got it running on 2 devices, actually, because I've got, as Happy Lux knows, I've got the TubeBuddy account that I go through this stuff with as well. And I'm just going to drop another, I'll drop a message from TubeBuddy in the chat here so you guys can connect with it easily if you haven't already. I'm going to start live streaming there in April. And actually, now that we're at the end of March, so we're less than a month away from, less than 4 weeks away. So this will allow you to get the channel easily. There you go, TubeBuddy, and that is the live streaming project that's coming soon. So I'm going to do a growth network, not in the same style as Happy Lux. He's got way too much energy for me to keep up with. Thank you very much, Kanisha. But I will be doing standard live streaming for a growth network, the way that we see in all these places where we're encouraged to connect with each other in the chats, get to know each other, and get some new subscribers for yourself. So I got to switch back to my own account here. I only recently got my, there's Sincerely Lucy, and hey, it's Jen. When I go to my community tab, I only just got it several days ago. As you can see, I've hit my 1100. So, you know, I share my own stuff, of course, but I try to share a little bit. There's Meldon Armour that I was talking about. There's the Hoops Family Network, which is very much helping me with the TubeBuddy project as well. Vern's Junk Closet is another great supporter that's in there. The Crockett Way is another great supporter. And as you can see, I only just got it a week ago. So I try to at least post something every day, whether it's mine. If I don't have something, I try to post for somebody else. So I know I've got Kanisha on the block. I've got Happy Lux on the block for that for sure. Wani, thanks for coming in again. It's good to see you back here. Let's find you a video that we can get into this playlist that is, you've been with us for most of them. I'd like to maximize the watch time for you. Let's put your new one in, because you just did this 2 days ago. And then when I do this again on Wednesday, if you don't have another new video by then, we'll go back and we'll put something like maybe this in there. And I'll just refresh the page so that we can see how the playlist is coming along. So we're not even an hour in. We've already got over 20 people in the playlist. So there's TMC Family, who also is helping me with the TubeBuddy project. You can tell when I put these here. Now, hopefully we'll have some other people help us out with a few things as well. We've already got TuberChat.com, which is really just for signing up for the email list so far. But we've also got Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook page that we're going to be using to feature creators. So the way that we're looking at it is probably featuring a creator every day and really putting a lot of focus on them to make sure that they get some hits. I've been very fortunate in the last few months to have a lot of very generous creators in my own personal circle, my community, if you want to call it that. We all share. We're all in each other's shared communities. But myself personally, I found a lot of generous people. So I want to reward that generosity by trying to push. And then for anybody who comes to the Tuber Chat project, I want to make sure they maximize their value. We want to get as many subscribers for people as fast as we can, help with watch hours in whatever way we can. So I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are too, those of you who've already connected. And there's the channel right there, Tuber Chat, for you to connect with. And then as well, if you want to connect with me outside of YouTube, you can also do that on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I even have a MySpace, I think, still from like 15 or 20 years ago. So it's good to see that everybody's connecting. It's nice to see Nightbot behaving itself. And I hope I haven't skipped over anybody. I'm sure that I haven't, but you can let me know if I have. I certainly don't mean to do that. I want to make sure we maximize the impact for everybody and get everybody in on this playlist. And I'll just remind you again, we're going to let anybody that comments on this particular video that couldn't make the live stream, anybody that comments before midnight tonight is going to be included in the playlist as well. And that will maximize the impact, maximize the value, and get more watch time for everybody. So again, Kanisha, thank you for sharing that on your community tab. The more people we get in here, the more impact there is for everyone. The last couple of times we've done this, we had 40 creators, more than 40 creators. I think we actually topped 50 on the last one. So like I said, we're moving along pretty nicely right now, considering we haven't even been on for an hour yet. And I'm doing a lot better with keeping up with the chat than I was. There we go. Oh, look, there's my notification right there. Happy Lips was on 4 hours ago, but I was in there, so that was okay. Okay, thank you very much, IC. I really appreciate all the help that you give me all the time. I really appreciate your support, as always. So Yasmin Wu just walked in. Yasmin is somebody who's a great supporter as well. Again, I know we went through the speech the other day, but I guess I haven't got to my watch later yet. So I'm going to take whatever video I get right now and add it into my watch later to make sure that I've connected with you. So this is the one that we must have added to Playlist Buddies number 4 and my watch later. Okay, so I'll just leave that. So for right now, I'll find one, and here's a perfect one right here. So this is what I'm going to add into today's. And then, as always, everybody's just expected to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. But I'm happy that we got you in again, Yasmin. And you guys will find afterwards, you know, you got to give people a few days to run the playlist. But afterwards, you will find in your analytics, I'm going to go to my analytics now and show you how it comes up under the Reach tab. And you can see that this playlist comes up as a source. So if I go into my videos, a recent video was this tablet review that I did. So if I go on that analytics, we put that in one of the playlists. And then you see it's actually doing okay compared to all my other ones, so I'm happy about that. But when I go down into my Reach tab, yes, playlists, you'll see PB Creator Showcase number 2 is where I'm getting playlist views from, as well as Family. So Family just happens to be a playlist that Kanisha Harry, who's in the chat, did as well. She's doing something similar where she put together a playlist of different creators, and then everybody agreed to run that playlist. So you can see I got some hits off of this showcase. I got some hits off of Family. Those are the only 2 playlists that this is in, because it's only got here not even 600 views yet. But it seems to be doing okay. I like to see a thing like this I just happen to be happy about that. And then we'll get back into our chat and make sure I'm not missing anybody. So we got Lonnie in. Bonnie Rose is in. Yeah, I do use, actually, I do pay for the first level of vidIQ. Happy Lex, thanks for mentioning that. I just did another, here, I'll give you some shameless self-promotion. Let me get back out of the wrong account here. I don't know why this, I got to refresh or something. I thought I was already back in my own account. I just did a tutorial for people to keep up with their comments with TubeBuddy. Oh, thank you. Okay, yeah, I just see you sent me a message. Yeah, vidIQ I use. I pay for the first level, like Pro or whatever it's called on that one, and then as well TubeBuddy. So I use them both. So I really like those things. And then when I go to, I'll do the shameless self promotion here. I didn't mean to go off of that. See, I don't know what I'm doing here. This is what I mean about clicking too fast. I do it all the time. I just want to show you a video that we'll see if it does okay. I'm not going to know for a while, but I just did a tutorial on how to do comments on TubeBuddy. Well, this is coming up again with it, but as it goes on, you'll see that I'm using TubeBuddy here and this and that. But hopefully this will do okay because it uses it. All it is how to do your comments quickly. I happen to use TubeBuddy for that, but I know that vidIQ can help as well. vidIQ is the best one that I've seen so far for telling you what time is the best time of week to post. So if you are posting pre-recorded videos or going live, I guess it tells you when your crowd is on. And I think you have to pay for that. So I still am paying for the first level. I may discontinue depending on how much I use it. I really haven't looked at it often. I got the information I need and hop back out. But TubeBuddy is my my favorite thing. So for those of you who don't already have, vidIQ is just vidIQ.com. And TubeBuddy, I'm an affiliate. You could be an affiliate too, and you can actually make some money by referring people to TubeBuddy if they end up paying for it. So you refer a lot of people and a small percentage pay. But when they do, somebody like me comes along and pays, you get a few dollars for that. So I have a link if you want to check that out. It's free, of course, to start with in the description of all of my videos. I'm also an Amazon affiliate, so I put a link in every video, even if I don't have Amazon products in there, just because people know, like, it's a way to support you if they go buy your videos, and some people might just do that just because they want to help you out or whatever. So every trick I can find, I try to maximize. And hopefully you guys will do the same thing. So hopefully everybody's connecting with each other. I see quite a bit, so that's great. And then, like I said, if everybody just agrees to run the playlist, I used to say watch the playlist, and I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say run the playlist. That's all everybody's expected to do is run it anytime after tomorrow morning. And then it gives watch time to everybody here. So you can imagine with 25 people already in the playlist, if 25 people run it, that's 25 people running your video. And in return, you've only got to play the one playlist back. So it works out just the same as trying to swap playlists with somebody. And you're more than welcome to do that too. That was meant to be the main focus, actually, of these live streams is, of course, everybody can connect and get some new subscribers. But as well, if you guys want to make arrangements yourselves to swap playlists with each other, I'm absolutely willing to swap playlists with people. But I know how important it is. So if we can make that the focus, hopefully everybody gets a lot of watch time help by coming through these live streams. I'm going to do another one. Playlist Buddies number 6 will be on Wednesday. and I will try to drop a video on Monday. So I'm trying to be active every other day. I do a live stream, then I do a video, and then I do a live stream, and then I do a video. So we'll keep this going for a little while longer as far as these Playlist Buddy live streams. And then next month, about 4 weeks from now, maybe even less, I will start live streaming on TubeChat, and that is going to be a hardcore growth stream. And that is where you're going to be encouraged to get a lot of subscribers at rapid pace, as well as we'll do what we can to feature people, to come up with creative ideas to get you some exposure on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, and anywhere else that we can. We'll have an email list that will be used to keep everybody informed, and we're going to try to really maximize the impact on that as well. So hopefully you guys will get a chance to connect with TubeChat. I'm going to get up for a quick second here, so I will let you. We'll put Yasmin up, and you can stare at her channel for a second while I just step away and come back. There we go. All right, we've had a nice look at Yasmin's channel. Then again, I see everybody still having fun with the new emoji, so that's cool. Social distancing, that's something else, eh? That they added that in. Yasmin's always excited. Every time I see her anywhere in the other girl stream, she's always excited. So Kanisha's got some homeschooling going on. I don't know how on earth you're handling that. It's quite an undertaking. I haven't had to experience anything like that. I know we had your one of the videos in Playlist Buddies number 4 there, and then we'll have another look again. It's definitely a unique time, but it's good that you're able to get that going as well. We're going much slower today than usual, so I'm going to try to keep this going for another few minutes, and we'll just see if anybody comes in. Bunga bunga. That's Happy Lex. My gosh, this guy's energy is amazing to me. When he does his live streams, he is literally dancing around. He's got music going. He's really having a good time. It's so fun. But I'm gonna see what I can do right now. If we get a few more people coming in the next few minutes, we'll keep going. I really hate the idea of cutting it short, but we're really slowed down right now compared to what we've usually done. So we're not doing too bad. We've still got 25 people in the live stream so far, not to mention we will add anybody that leaves a comment on this video even after the live stream. Not everybody can make the live stream, right? Like, it's not always convenient for everybody. And if we have, Happy Lex is going to see if he can do something for us here. He he's really unbelievably supportive of both of my channels, as a matter of fact. So I hope that you guys have, hopefully you guys have connected to him. Yeah, and if anybody hasn't already liked the live stream, then by all means, please give it the thumbs up. Everything helps push it out in the algorithm so that it's getting more exposure to people. I've been experimenting with the days. This is why I changed the way that I do these live streams, so that I do it about every 4 days, so that every live stream is coming on a different day. So we did this, what must have been Tuesday. We're going to do it again this Wednesday, and then we'll do it on Sunday, so that it keeps kind of overlapping and we get a good idea. Then I can look and I can see what are the best days truly for the live streamings. Yeah, thank you. I'm still growing. So Happy Lex, that's mostly because of you and because of the hustling that I do on a couple of the other growth networks. But Happy Lex is one where I'm on at least every day, if not a couple times a day, depending on how many times he goes. So Street Fighter just walked in, so thanks for coming by. What we're doing today is adding everybody into a communal playlist. So at the same time, oh, it's nice to see you got Happy Lex as a featured channel there. So we're adding everybody into a communal playlist, and what I'm looking for is a video of yours that is as long as possible but under 15 minutes. So we use this one right here. Well, okay, I don't know if I'm going to use this. I just don't want to put anything that is might be out of the realm of acceptable by everybody. Let's put this one for today. I hope you come out with some more videos. 2 months ago, 1 month ago, you should be due for one anytime now, I guess, right? So we'll put this in, and then what everybody's expected to do is just run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. In the meantime, you're free to connect with anybody in the chat, as you usually would. Obviously, you're familiar with Happy Lex, so if you're you know, as I was saying that sentence, I was starting to figure that out, and that's so funny. That's Happy Lex coming in just to give me a little bit of help. That's so funny. It's funny that you have that because, you know, like I said, I manage a couple of channels professionally, but a few are mine. So this, like, Niagara Insider is mine. That's a client. Party 109 is mine. Gamefly Mob is mine. Tuber Chat is mine. I've got some others, but I actually just log into those accounts. I don't have them listed here under my own. But yeah, it's funny. I forget that. I forget that people sometimes have multiple accounts. It makes sense. As it is, like I said, I'm always having, I've got Tuber Chat, which now that I hit my 1,000 subscribers, I'm not worried about my personal channel so much anymore. I still will engage with people. I'm still running playlists and stuff like that, but I'm more focused on Tuber Chat. I want to get that one up. We've got 200 now, so I was at 150 the other day, but you've helped me a lot this week, so I've got up to over 200 now finally. But I want to get as many as I can before I start the live streams. That's why I'm kind of stalling with those. I'll get those going within the next few weeks. I promised everybody April, so at the very least, the end of April is when I'll start live streaming. But I just want to get it built up a little bit so that there's some traffic. And then I may do also a little bit of advertising and stuff like that to push it. And, of course, all the social media stuff that I do as well. So thank you for that. I should have known when you first did it that that was going to be you coming in with another channel. And I had somebody, I think Rena Matilda and another friend of hers that come through yours, and they did the same thing for me. When I hit the 950, I was at about 940. And they hammered everybody. It's almost like they took the whole session off. They didn't even worry about themselves. And they pushed and pushed and pushed for everybody to add to me. And I must have got 60 subscribers in one session that day because of the help. So it's really nice when people are able to do that. So here we go. Honey and Josh. So I'm not going to subscribe because that's another one that I'm going to have to, I can't subscribe or watch videos while I am live streaming. So is yours made for kids or something? Is that why I can't add to the playlist? I can pick another video, but I'd like to maximize your watch time. Okay, let's see if it comes from here. There it is. Okay, I don't know why it didn't want to come. So what I'll do is I'll add this to my watch later as well. And what that will allow me to do is I will watch that video, I'll comment on it, I'll subscribe, like it and subscribe on the way out, and then the connection will stick because I can't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. But what I've done is added your video into the Playlist Buddies Creator Showcase number 5 playlist. That playlist is linked down here in the description of my video, and I'm allowing anybody that comes by after the live stream anytime before midnight to get in on the playlist as well. I'll add a video for every one of those people as well. So we'll have much more than we have right now. But Honey and Josh, that's the story. And then with the watch later, like I said, I'll subscribe to you after because I can't subscribe or watch videos while I'm live streaming. So thank you for that, Happy Lux. I'm assuming that one's not actually you. And let me make sure I get that Street Fighter one. I want to make sure I get that video into the... Oh, it is subscribed. I'm already... Did I subscribe right now? Or I don't think I did because I'm not supposed to. Maybe I was already subscribed to that. Maybe you had that in one of yours or somewhere else that I saw. That's all right. Well, I appreciate the help, that's for sure. So thank you very much. Thank you for all of the Twitter Steel video. What was that on Street Fighter? Let's see what we're looking at here. Oh, you want this one to go in? I'll put that one in. I'll add it to the watch later. Okay, I'm going to pull this one out, though. And then when I refresh, let's just make sure that it's there. Hopefully that's what you meant. You wanted me to put that one in. And then that's okay. Good. Yep. Yeah, that's the one. So then, like I said, when we look at this, we've got like almost 30 people here. There'll be 30 by the end of the day because I'll let anybody that comes in and comments before midnight get in on the playlist as well. And then if everybody runs the playlist after tomorrow morning, you can imagine you should end up with somewhere between, up to another 30 hits on that. And that'll, it helps. I know you, Happy Luck, you don't need watch time. Maybe on that channel it can help. But the hits sometimes help as well. Yeah, perfect. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, as much, I really appreciate the help, but we've slowed down so much now, and I want to make sure you guys can maximize your impact. Happy Lux, are you going again tonight at all? I'm gonna ask Siri. What time is it in Germany? 1 in the morning? Yeah. It's just we don't have a ton of people here right now, but I would like to pass everybody off to somebody if I know somebody's streaming live. But if you're not going right now, like I said, for me it's 1 in the morning for you. I'm really shocked because that's only 5 hours ahead of us. It seems to me like you should be much farther than that, but maybe I just don't know the time zones well enough. I'm just going to see who's live right now. If we get an influx of a couple people, then I'll stay on. But if not, I'm going to pass off to somebody who's live. Let's see what I've got. You can see I'm subscribed to 1,000 people now. More than that, actually. This number never changes here for some reason. Sometimes Kanisha goes. Kanisha, are you going to go live tonight? You're having a premiere at 8. Oh, you're having a premiere right now? Okay, I'll tell you. Yeah, I saw that. I almost skipped over it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Copy link address. Okay, so I'm going to cut the live stream off for now. Okay, thank you guys very much. Thank you for your support. Happy Lux, you've been a great help as always. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. I just don't want to hold you here if we're too slow. But Kanisha Harry is an unbelievable supporter of mine. So here's a link. And if you guys would, then head over. She's premiering a video right now. So she'll have a chat to go along with that. And it's only in a couple of minutes going to start. So if everybody would, just head right over there. And then Jen's Life, I'm going to hurry up and get you into our playlist. What we're doing tonight is adding one video into our communal playlist, and you're going to be included right now. And then if you run this playlist, which is linked down here in the description of my video that we're watching right now, anytime after tomorrow morning, then you've already been in on one of these, but then it'll increase watch time for everyone. So let me find another video. I'd like something under 15 minutes, but as long as possible. I don't want to use the same one twice in a row. You've got a lot of stuff here, a lot of live streaming. Here we go. This will be actually nice to see. I know it's not Christmas time now, but it's still pleasant to see this stuff. We had one in playlist number 4 that was decorating a Christmas tree, but it was still fun to watch. And when I refresh the page, we're going to see that you're in there now. And there we go. So thanks for coming in, Jen's Life. And then I'm going to one more time drop this link. If everybody wants to just hop over to Kanisha Harry, who's in the chat right now. She's an unbelievable supporter of mine. And then we will watch her premiere together. And then I will wish for all of you to have a good and safe night and a good weekend. And I will see you again. I'll try to drop a video on Monday. I will premiere it if I do. And then I will do Playlist Buddies number 6 later in the week, maybe Wednesday. And we will see you then. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Please thumbs up on your way out and hit that link so you head over to Kanisha Harry's channel. And thank you all very much for hanging out with me.